And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Dominican Republic taking on Houston. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, Roy Oswalt. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a
Yo, Carlos, ¿qué, manito? Oye, entré ahora y me metí a uno de ranking. Ahora yo estoy en droga, yo voy a jugar para que me den durísimo ahora, Bola, bola. Tú sabes, estoy en ranking ahora, estoy en like, como sea, hace como un segundo. Oh, los 26 del kilo, patrón. O sea, la vuelta. Oh, ya. Ya. Corre. 6. Let's go. Acuye de primero. Jaja. Estos pobres de ahora, él no sabe que yo me lo voy a robar de una vez ahora. Acuña, llega a 6, Acuña. Diablo, mira, me hicieron con Acuña. No, voy a jugarme este juego ya. Este juego me quilla. Diablo, se escucha mi la.
And the reason why is pretty simple. His fastball is electric, and he has a breaking ball that falls off a table. You mix in that changeup of his, and you have yourself a menace on the mound.
Catcher has it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Now the 0-1. On the ground to short, Seager. Zips it across, and that'll do it. Back here at Daikin Park, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Two and two. Now one missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So now it's Corey Seager.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Fouled off. He was late. Schwarber aboard here at first with nobody out. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Throw into third. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
No, he's in there.
And they take a 2-run lead.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. He's into the game with the bases empty. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one ripped. Acuna going back, and that one is off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's there at third with a triple.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 5-0. Jacob Marcy, the next to hit. That's outside, wow. And it's 1-0. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one not close. And that's ball 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning. Top of the second. Here's Juan Soto. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
And
a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Mike Trout. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Luis Gonzalez. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Kings taking on the 51s. So, almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, number 31.
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it's off the batter's eye. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's down and away. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Albies on the move. Swing and a chopper out to short. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Juan Soto now, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Just missed.
2-0.
In the dirt. 1 out and a runner at second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Soto up to third on the wild pitch. Next offering is fouled back. Runner on at third, one gone. And that's
a
off
ball.
the inside edge. And a count 2-1.
3-1.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it
he's safe.
close. Fires to third, but he's back. And that one lifted in the air center field. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
The 0-1. And that one cutting but missing down low. And that is out of play. Soto at third with 2 away. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Towards first. Bellinger takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here comes Ozzie Albies. That one at triple digits. Verlander, 42 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2004. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1-2's the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on.
And that one handled. Two on, 1 out. And now it's Juan Soto. That one's in there, 0-1. One out. Runners at first and second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
Here's Trout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
0-1.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. 2 on, 2 outs. Snap throw behind the runner, but he's safe.
You know what I feel like, Boog? I mean, throwing it down to second. Base, like, honestly, there's only a couple of guys that have ever had any success in doing it.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. Back at Citizens Bank Park, new inning getting started. Here's Adley Rutschman. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Guerrero settles under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Bellinger up to hit. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough.
Runner on the move. Pitch is high.
1-0.
And it's safe.
Too late.
It's a stolen base. And another ball. Bellinger over at second, 1 down. In the dirt. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Late swing fouled off. 0-2 now. Got him looking. That ends the frame. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2. And now here is Francisco Lindor. 0-1.
Okay, swing
it's 0-1.
now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Lindor swings through that
0-2.
one. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that. Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Rutschman on to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. A little bit high.
No, that missed.
And that is ball 1.
1-1. 2-1.
2 out, space is empty. And that ends the inning. And we're back. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game. But
Albies on the move. Pitch in for a strike.
Too late. He's in there.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confident.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. The throw to first. Judge out on the play. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And they got him.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Set for the bottom of the third. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Verlander back to work. That one at triple digits.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
1-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's Acuna now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Not close with that one. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2.
That one misses in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him swinging for the strike. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch misses. Acuna measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is downstairs. And it's fouled away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 3-0. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the catcher to hit. Adley Rutschman flied to right his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Foul ball there. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. Albies whips it to first, and that is the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1. That's a ball.
And there's a ball.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
To first, and Vladdy is set down. Here's Juan Soto.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
2-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now batting, Mike Trout. Struck out looking his first time. Slider right there.
It's 0-1.
That one just misses. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Adrian Beltre. That's ripped. Base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. Well, these guys, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking.
No balls,
We've heard lots of loud noise coming from...
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside.
He's
safe
in there.
at second, and he easily steals the bag. Ripped on a line to center. Right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second. Beltre around third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fly ball, center field. Trout. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutschman on to first.
He's
in
out.
time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. That one at triple digits.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
0-2.
To the right side, Albies sends it to first, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty, and here comes Bellinger. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a curve is down and in.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and
this ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. It's 3-1. Polanco in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Next offering misses down and away. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Throws to first, and Polanco is out. That's out number 3. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Aaron Judge. Diaz back to work. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
And Judge spoils that one. And that one missing low. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out. Digging in, Juan Soto.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's grounded out a couple of times. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Polanco sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Sometimes
No
a hitter
balls, one
will
strike.
go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something
Strike
out of the
two.
sky, but expecting because of tendencies a
0-2.
certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Pitch is in
1-2.
the dirt, and it's 1-2. That one
Ball.
missed. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to
He's going.
first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering
1-2.
down in the dirt. Fastball,
Ball.
and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2.
And that's in
Full
the dirt.
count.
Full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Here comes a pitch. And that's
That's ball four.
inside and a
Take your
good at-bat,
base.
ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. This one's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. We go to the top of Bubba Chandler comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hey,
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Chandler, a righty that throws with power, 22 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. Makes the grab, and there's one away. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. That one to first, and he takes it
That's an out.
himself for the out. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, 1 for 2. Not
One
even
ball, no
close
strikes.
there, and it's 1-0. Tap
2-0
dances
the
out of the
count.
way of that one.
2-0 count, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Juan Soto. First pitch
1-0.
is in the dirt. And misses
No, ball.
inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one.
2-0.
Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in
Ball,
this
that's
at-bat
in.
to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And a 4-pitch walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Mike Trout.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
In the dirt, blocked, but no advance. That's ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, you're the bottom of the 7th.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate.
2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the...
And a swing and a miss. One gone here. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And that one got a
Take
piece
your
of him.
base.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
Raleigh in the box now. Takes strike one. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Fastball for a strike. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Soto, the lead runner out at second. Lindor on at first with 2 down. Off the plate inside. And the count's full.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it. Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So up next, Jorge Polanco. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the play. Derek Jeter.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Missed with a changeup, and it's a ball and a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. To third, and that chance handled. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Ozzie Albies getting ready to hit. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Oh, nice play. Gathers and throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank. Park, bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Late with the swing there.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next offering way off the plate. And that just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that's
We got
down and
full count.
away. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Rutschman collects, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Back at Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Juan Soto. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Acuna now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is even, 2-2.
2-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.